Why do we get nostalgic about everything that has had a period of the Wild West? Hey guys, welcome back to 5-0-100-0.com. I am Fugget! And that stands for the fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. Now guys, think about it. Whatever you enjoy, right? Whether it's music, whatever form of entertainment, maybe it was a job you had, and there was like a period of the Wild West, right? Where things were just kind of whatever you wanted them to be. You had a lot more liberties, you could do things. In my world, professional wrestling, the 90s were like the Wild West, and it was a very profitable era, very popular era in professional wrestling. But at some point things get reined in, right? It's like, what do they say? A few bad apples spoil the bushel, something like that. And you know, sometimes it goes too far. So people don't know how to rein it in sometimes. And, you know, YouTube was at a point in time the Wild West, and I loved it. In fact, I had cut the cord years ago because I just didn't like having to, in light of DVR, I didn't like having to watch TV on a schedule. I like the idea that I could go on and watch content, even if it wasn't in the best quality, which it is now. But at the time, even if it wasn't, you know, clean, high definition, first generation, whatever, it was raw. You know, people, their opinions on things, their take, their stances on things. I mean, you could see anybody's opinion, anybody's, you know, any news they wanted to share, anything they wanted to say. There was no limits. It was amazing. And I wish that I had tried to create a platform or monetized channel long before I did. It's one of my regrets. You know, but think about it. Like, some people say, oh, there's a lot of misinformation, or this is dangerous. And the whole thing is, I think you forgot, you know, where you came from. And, you know, I'm in the United States, and there's a lot of people that try to get into the United States because there's no glass ceiling, right? And, you know, depending on what you're doing, you can do anything you want. You can be as successful as you want, and it's really amazing, that liberty that we do have. And some people would say, oh, you know, there's this, there's that. You can't let the little guy talk. You got to go to reputable sites, this and that. But the problem with that is that people can be bought, and people lie, and, you know, there's a lot of misinformation. And then, oh, well, you know, we changed our stance because we have more information now, where whether it's politicians, big companies, big pharma, health organizations, you know, they make mistakes. Are some of them intentional and they get caught, and are some legit, honest mistakes? I don't know. But I think everybody should have a voice to express what they think. And then you let people decide, right? Let all the information be out there, and then the cream rises to the top. Like, let's say you're on the board of a company, and you go and sit in the board meeting, and the higher-ups come in and they're giving you an account of what's going on. Well, their motive is to save their job. So they're going to try to spin things so that, you know, they keep employment. They're gainfully employed, right? They're maybe playing politics and want to move up the ladder. You go into the warehouse, or you go into the cubbies, and you talk to people that are in the trenches with customers, or, you know, right at ground level, and you talk to them about what's going on. I guarantee you it's always a different story. And the problem with not having a Wild West in a lot of different ways is that everything is going to be filtered through motives and incentives and fear, and, you know, fear of what you're going to lose. And whenever somebody has nothing to lose, that's when it gets dangerous. So think about it. When you're nostalgic about a time when things were a little bit more unpredictable, when more and more people had a voice, and you had the freedom to express that without fear of censorship or being damned or losing your job, that's when the truth comes out. And if you give up those freedoms, if you live in fear, then who knows what's going to happen. It's frustrating. But I'm of the my position is you let everybody have a voice. You listen to it, run it through the filter, see what's real and what's not. And if it has legs, it's going to run. Like, share, subscribe. Take care. I look tired today. I don't feel tired.